The sound of laughter in the gym wasn't the kind that made you smile. It was sharp, cruel, meant to wound. Emma froze mid-rep, her hands trembling on the barbell. In that split second, she realized what had just happened. Her sports bra yanked in front of everyone. Gasps, phones raised, and a chorus of whispers cut through the air. Her cheeks burned, not from the workout, but from humiliation so raw it felt like her skin was on fire. And standing there, smirking like he owned the world, was Jason, the school's golden boy, star basketball captain, and self-proclaimed untouchable. But what no one knew, not Jason, not his friends, not the dozens of onlookers, was that Emma had spent years training in silence. And before the day was over, Jason would regret ever laying a finger on her. Part 1: The girl they underestimated. Emma wasn't the kind of girl who made waves. She transferred to Ridgeway High just 6 months ago, and most people barely knew her name. She was the quiet type, always at the back of the class, hoodie pulled up, headphones in. What people didn't see was her world outside of school. Every evening, after homework, Emma went to a dusty MMA gym tucked between two old warehouses. Her father, a retired military instructor, had been her first coach. After he passed away 2 years ago, she threw herself into training, not for glory, not for competition, but because it gave her control in a life that had spun out of it. Still, she kept it hidden. She didn't want the attention. She didn't want the questions. Part 2: The gym incident. It happened on a Wednesday. The PE class was in the weight room, and the boys were in rare form, loud, arrogant, trying to impress each other. Jason had noticed Emma before, always in her fitted athletic gear, headphones on, ignoring him. To him, that was a challenge. She was setting up for bench presses when she felt a sudden tug, swift and humiliating. Jason's laugh erupted, echoed by his friends. The cold air of the gym hit her bare midsection, her sports bra in plain view. Phones came up. Pictures. Videos. Emma's heart pounded, not in fear, but in fury. She stood slowly, her eyes locking on Jason's. The laughter faltered just a little when he saw the look on her face, calm, cold, and dangerous. Part 3: The confrontation. The teacher was nowhere in sight. The boys thought they'd won. Jason swaggered closer, still grinning. "What's the matter, princess? Can't take a joke," he taunted. Emma didn't speak. She just stepped forward, one step, then another, until they were almost chest to chest. "Put your hands on me again," she said softly, "and I'll make sure you can't use them for a long time." The room went quiet for a beat, then Jason laughed, reaching out as if to pat her on the head. That's when she moved. Part 4: Years of training unleashed. It was quick, so quick most people didn't even register what happened until they heard it. Crack! Jason's arm bent in a way it wasn't supposed to. His scream tore through the gym, the weight plates clanging as they rattled from the commotion. He fell to the floor, clutching his forearm, eyes wide in shock and pain. Emma didn't flinch. She didn't gloat. She simply stepped back, breathing steady. "Still think it's a joke?" she asked. Part 5: The fallout. The PE teacher came rushing in, demanding to know what happened. Jason's friends scrambled to protect him, blaming Emma. But then, the truth started spilling from the other students. One by one, voices spoke up. She didn't start it. He humiliated her. I have the video. Within hours, the school administration had the footage. Jason was suspended indefinitely. His basketball season done. His scholarship offers gone. Emma, on the other hand, was called into the office and given the standard speech about violence not being the answer. But she walked out of that room with her head held high. The entire school knew the truth now, and the videos had already gone viral. Part 6: The aftermath and challenges. Not everyone supported her. There were parents who called her aggressive, teachers who warned her about ruining her future. She faced whispers in the hallway, side glances, and even threats from Jason's friends. But Emma also found herself surrounded by a growing group of supporters, other girls, quiet kids, students who had been bullied before and now saw her as a symbol of resistance. Still, the mental toll was heavy. The incident brought back memories of her dad, how he'd told her to be strong, but also to be kind. She struggled with the line between defending herself and becoming like the people she hated. Part 7: Turning Pain into Purpose. One afternoon, Emma walked into the gym, not the school one, but her MMA gym. She watched younger kids learning their first punches, their first grappling moves. Something shifted inside her. She started volunteering, teaching self-defense to girls in her neighborhood. Word spread, and soon she was running small weekend classes. She didn't just teach them how to fight, she taught them how to carry themselves, how to recognize danger, how to walk into a room without shrinking. Part 8: Full Circle. Months later, Emma passed Jason in the grocery store. His arm had healed, but his swagger was gone. He looked at her, and then looked away. Emma didn't feel hatred. She didn't feel the urge to prove herself again. She just felt free. Because she knew something Jason never would. True strength isn't about hurting people. It's about protecting yourself and others, even if it means standing alone. Closing message for video. If you've ever been humiliated, bullied, or underestimated, remember Emma's story. You have more power than you think, and you deserve respect. Stand your ground. Protect your dignity. And most importantly, be kind always. Blue Heart. Call to action for viewers. If this story moved you, tell us in the comments, what would you have done in Emma's place? Don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend who needs to hear it, and subscribe to Be Kind Always for more inspiring stories like this. If you want, I can now expand this into the full spoken script version for a 15 to 20 minute YouTube read with natural pacing and added emotional detail so it flows like a movie. That will really make it hit the 5,000 word target while keeping engagement high. Would you like me to prepare that next?